I don't like the cold. That's hot. Welcome to the most life-changing area of our entire home. That's right, I am outside of the master bedroom right now. It is very early in the morning. Wanted to show you what it looks like when it's dark outside. This is our sauna from Sun Home Saunas, and this is our cold plunge from Sun Home Saunas. In today's video, I'm going to give you my full review, but I have to tell you, over the last 4 or 5 weeks since we got this, you may start noticing some differences in my videos. In my face, in my body, I am getting stronger, I am getting healthier, and this has a big part to do with it. This has helped me to start going back to the gym, to be wearing a weighted vest and going on walks. Yes, that's a workout, don't make fun of it. I'm taking back my health for the first time in 6 or 7 years, and this has been part of it because I love coming inside of the sauna and I love going inside of the cold plunge so much, but it's a reward for working out and being active. So yes, they are a sponsor of this video, but I'm gonna show you why I think this is the best home sauna that you can get. Look, we don't have a mega yard. This isn't acres and acres of property. And this lot, the way that it's shaped, we wanted to retain a lot of the view. And yes, right now it is gorgeous out this way. There's a place called Pine Valley Mountain, but unfortunately at some point, we don't know when this could be. It could be tomorrow, it could be 3 years from now. Somebody's going to build a beautiful home right behind us and that view is going to be lost. And so we turned our home a little bit so that we could retain the view out that way looking west. And that gave us this little tiny corner sliver of property. It's just outside of the master bedroom. And we decided when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And this is our lemonade. We have a private door that comes out of the master bedroom into this area that's like our health spa area. When you first walk out, you have this decking right here, and then you have this day bed that's here that's super comfy and cozy. It's like a swing. And then you walk along the decking and we've got the cold plunge with a little step right here. But then you walk over here and you've got our sauna. And when you come inside of here, when I'm looking out, the windows are dark and tinted, but I am looking out and I have a gorgeous view of like the mountains and everything. Right now it is 107 degrees out here. It's hot. Oh, that's hot. It is toasty. Originally when I saw it online, I thought it looks like a normal bathtub, like the entire thing is going to be the cold plunge. But really, it's this section right here. It's basically a refrigerator. So the condenser and everything that you would have inside of a refrigerator is all inside of this section right here. I just drained out all of the water and then hand cleaned the entire thing inside so that I can fill it up with some fresh water, which I think they recommend doing every few weeks if you're using it consistently. This goes all the way down to 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Freezing is 32. You don't get a lot of cold plunges that go below freezing. We can just take the hose and just put it on here and just let it run. I like to connect it on the actual drain, which is underneath it where you drain the water out. And then I just connect this in and it goes in. Give me, I'm not sure, 20 minutes or so, and this thing is going to be full of water. How about that? We're good, water. Right now we are at 87 degrees. The lowest we can go is, what, 23? I didn't realize I could go that low. Most of the time when you shower, it's around 101, 102 degrees is kind of the average temperature. Let's see if we can make some ice inside of this thing. I'm gonna get in it. I've never got in below 45 degrees. I've gotta tell you, I'm a little afraid about getting in with all of the ice, but it's gonna be cool. All right, this is actually crazy. It says 22 degrees on there right now. I didn't think it could get that cold. I set it for 23. Is the entire thing a block of ice? Oh, oh, okay. That is cold. It's so thick. It is so thick. Look at all that ice.
I feel like you'd die if you got in.
Try to break that ice.
There's no way.
And it's like, it goes out even half an inch more once you get down to this level. You can't see it, it goes in. It looks like a beautiful piece of like art how it's in there actually. Oh my word, yeah, there's no way. There's no way I would get in at that temperature. Woo. I'll barely get in at 55, barely.
My arm is frozen. My watch just went from 100 degrees to freezing. Probably not good for a fancy Rolex. There's so much ice in there, but you can see where the water goes into the filtration system that's in there, and it comes out of there, and it comes out of there. There is a gap because the water is moving. That's how it can get below freezing. All right, here's the plan. I don't want to get in when it is full ice like that. I want there to be ice inside of there, but I want to be able to break the ice a little bit so maybe it's floating on the top. So this is the cool thing about it. I've made it ice one time, not this thick though. Now that there's ice inside of here, it's a nice little trick that I've figured out over the last few weeks. I can now set it to 40. The refrigeration just stopped right now. It is quiet. And because the ice is in there, even though it's 111 degrees outside here today, this is not going to have to use the refrigeration very much at all for the next few days. It's gonna stay cold in there because of the ice. So I'm gonna come back later, break up the ice once hopefully it's warmed up a little bit more than the 22. I know, weighted vest, super dorky looking. I almost hit Leslie's legs. I just finished 3.5 miles with a 30-pound weighted vest on. Oh, no, I was not wearing this hat, but you don't need to see me without the hat. I am sweaty, I'm hot. But now, oh, okay. And now it's time to go from over 100 degrees in the sun, in the daytime with the weighted vest on. I'm sweaty, my internal temperature is very high. We're gonna go in here for 3 minutes. Whew, this is always the hardest part. We are under 50 degrees right now. It is cold inside of the cold plunge, but what is a review of the cold plunge and the sauna if I don't show you the sauna and the cold plunge? The sauna was the easy part, I already did it. Now, right after a workout, I would take my shirt off. It is sweaty. This is not the perfect kind of shirt for a cold plunge, but I don't think any of you need to see me without my shirt off, my white skin. Whew, okay. Once you get in, I'm just delaying right now. Once you get in, it's important to breathe properly, but I usually get a shock from the cold. Yeah, this is change from outside 100 degrees to this. Whew, we're doing it. Okay. Oh. That's not natural. Oh, that's so cold. It feels about what you would imagine it feels like. Sorry, it's hard to talk. I need to breathe. Oh, that's a shock. The first 3 seconds to 20 seconds are the hardest. I think I'm past that now. I'm starting to feel better. My body is getting used to it. You do have a dopamine rush that goes through your body as your body hits the fight or flight stage, which can be really helpful. It can be really helpful for a lot of different reasons. I'm no health expert, but I've felt the benefits over the last, however long I've been doing this now, the last 45, 60 days since we've had this.
You're doing great.
I will say it's a little easier to do this, probably, I'm guessing, when it is over 100 degrees outside because my head is a little warmer. The sun, right now it's cloudy, but sometimes the sun is shining on me and it makes me feel a little warmer. But now I'm at the stage where it's just goosebumps on my body. Feeling pretty good. It hurts, it burns, but it's a good burn at this point.
Hey, you're good.
All right, 3 minutes is up. Woo. All right, okay. Look at my skin, it's all red. We did it. So let me tell you some things that I love about this sauna in case you're considering getting one, the things that I have learned from having it. First of all, this is an outdoor sauna. This is called the Luminar 5-person full spectrum sauna. And so it's meant to fit 5 people. I'm a big people. So right now it's just Leslie and I here at this house and both of us inside of here. It's very comfortable. If you did have 5 people, it might feel a little bit squished inside of there. But if you are getting one and you have 2 or 3 people that are going to be getting into this, I would recommend getting the 5-person over the 2-person because it has a good amount of space inside of it for you to sit down, for you to lay down on the bench and just be comfortable and to be able to look out and have a conversation with the person next to you. This has lighting that goes all the way across and around the entire thing. It's white lights. Push a button on the app and I can just turn it off like that, which it's starting to get bright enough out here. I don't know if I need the light. And then come on inside. I control this thing from the app. Anytime when I'm on the Wi-Fi in the house, I come back from a workout, I pull into the garage, I immediately go and turn this thing on. This is an infrared full spectrum sauna. So when a lot of people think about saunas, they think about the saunas with the rocks and the stones that they dump water on and they get that really, really hot. Sometimes those take over an hour to heat up to the temperature that you want to get it to. You can push that up to 200 degrees where with this one it does have some limitations. You can get up to 165 to 170 for the heat, which for infrared, it feels very, very hot. When you have an infrared sauna, it heats up crazy fast. Whether it's winter or whether it's summer, you can turn this thing on within 10 to 20 minutes. You get it up to 160 if you want to, 170. It has 6 red light sections that go around here, and then we've got 4 right here in the front that also push a bunch of heat out. We did a special edition on ours. We added in red light therapy. We added this section right here. This doesn't come with it standard, but we added this on here because Leslie really likes red light therapy. It's so bright that they sent these glasses that you put on with it. Wow, you can't even see out. I think it's just plastic. You see the red light therapy? I bet it can't even see me because the light is so bright, and it's supposed to do a lot of healing things. Some people say it even helps your wounds, and the red light goes deep into your body and your skin, giving you that full body treatment. The heat that comes off of this brings out this sweat that you really don't need to be in here that long. Sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, and it brings out this sweat that a lot of people say, the experts say, is toxins coming out of your body. It's not like you're just sweating and it's water, but it pushes out some of the bad stuff out of your body. So usually right after this, I go take a shower to get that sweat off of my body. The wood inside of here is cedar, which makes it smell so incredibly good. The second you walk in here, you just smell this fresh cedar wood, and you're just like, yeah, this is a sauna. This is very, very nice. Right now, I've got the door open, and so I've got it at 125 degrees. It's not up to full. If I shut this door, we'd be up to 165 within no time at all. So the lights on the top are the chromotherapy, and I can easily just turn those off. And then you also have a remote to change the color of the chromotherapy. That's just right there on the wall too. And lastly, we have the app. The app can control pretty much everything from anywhere in the house where I'm on the Wi-Fi. I can turn it on, I can turn it off just like that. It's turned off, turn the thing back on. Saw how quickly that turned on. All the lights. I can set the top temperature. What if I want to get it all the way to 170? Bam, it's gonna start heating up as fast as it can to 170. So once it hits the 170, I usually sit in here for 20 minutes, so I turn it on to 20 minutes. Once that 20 minutes is over, it will just turn off. This is the way that I like to do the sauna. I just have these red lights on right here on the side, and you can't really see it right now because we have super dark tinted windows, but the sun is coming up and the view is gorgeous. So those of you that are new to sauna like I am, what do you do when you're sitting inside of there? I'm telling you, 20 minutes inside of a sauna can feel like 2 hours. If you're just sitting there and you're raw dogging it like people are doing with the trend on the planes these days, and you're just sitting there and the sweat is dripping down your face, it can feel very, very long. This sauna is on the higher end of price scale for different saunas and outdoor saunas. This does have Bluetooth tied into it. So instead of raw dogging it, I can just come in here and turn on marshmallow. That sounds really good. I am wearing a lav mic, so you may not hear it as well. The wood is curved on here, so you can kind of just lean back on it, let your sweat just drip off. The other thing I do, yes, I love you, Marshmello. You make great music. I love Marshmello's Alone song. I'll always love that. But most of the time, I listen to audiobooks inside of here.
These are the facts, and they are undisputed.
See?
Your problems and your past aren't on anybody else's agenda.
Exactly. It's not on anybody else. Take some accountability. So I usually listen to like motivational books inside of here or podcasts, so that not only am I sweating, but it's like my time of the day to meditate and to think and to prepare for the day mentally, so that I'm like, yes, I did this. I can work out. I can go get my work done, or I plan some stuff out. Sometimes in today's world, we get a little bit too fast paced and we're stuck on our phone all day. And it's really nice to come in here and just sit and listen to something, or just to think. And that 20 minutes turns into an hour. It feels like an hour. It's only 20 minutes, but I get so many things planned and done. And by the time I'm finished and I'm sweating like crazy, I come out of this thing and I'm able to go inside and get ready for the day and just have a fantastic day. A lot of people do put this on the indoors and they have it inside their house. We decided to go with the outdoor version of this because it's out here in the heat. And Sun Home Saunas does say that this will work in extreme temperatures. So you get it down in cold temperature, this thing will still get hot. If it's in hot temperatures, I can attest to it. I mean, it's a sauna, but we've been getting up to 110 to 115 degrees Fahrenheit here. They used engineered wood built on here, and then they have metal along the roof and along the side, which is really nice because our roof actually has metal on the side of it. It's part of our design of our home. It goes around, and then our windows are black metal. This matches perfectly with the style of our home, but also this is made to be very, very durable so that it lasts for years and years and years. We plan on being here for a long time. This isn't something like our last house where we were there for only 4 or 5 years and we're like, let's get out of here and build a new dream home. If we could have this home for the next 20 or 30 years, Leslie and I, we would totally do that. And my plan is to have this thing, I'm gonna use it for thousands of hours to hopefully be able to stay healthy for longer. This is durable. This is meant to live up to all the different temperatures. Now, once winter comes along, I am interested to see what it's like because it does get cold here in the desert. Sometimes it gets down to like 15 to 20 degrees. And I am curious to see how long does it take me to fire this up and to get hot. Because a lot of times during the day, I'll get in here, it's like over 100 degrees outside. This could be 120 inside without even turning it on because it's got all this glass right here with nice tinted window. But even though it is super bright in the summertime, as soon as you shut those doors, it gets dark from all the tint and it's this beautiful view looking out. But I can get this thing from 110 to 165 within minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, and it's just hot. It is required to have 220 volt electricity. So very similar to what you do with like the Tesla chargers that we have inside of our garage. Whenever we move into a rental home or a new home, depending on how far away your breaker is and how far away the 220 volt is, if it doesn't have 220 volt, we'll usually pay an electrician to come. We've spent $100 one time in a rental and we spent $700 in our house. It is a big, heavy thing, so it'd be ideal if you can get it delivered as close to the spot that you want to put it so that you can get it there and be able to set everything up. Yes, this is a sponsored video. They didn't pay us to make this video, but they did give us a discount on the sauna. And a lot of you in Europe are probably like, yeah, dummy, we've been doing saunas forever. Or some of you in Japan, you're like, yeah, saunas are a regular part of our life. That's fantastic. I love it. I'm an American. We have not been doing this stuff until just recently, but I couldn't be more happier. This place is pretty fire and ice. Check in 2 years from now, then I'll really be strong and healthy.